Kareem, mate. Bonjour. Je m'appelle... Bloody Kareem. Antoine. Comment ça va? Merci. À la tête. He's gone. Flipping that. I just said random things there. Paul, mate, listen up. I know you speak English, so... What do you mean talk French? I don't have to prove myself to you. I will enjoy Manchester then. Idiot. Now look here, Olivier. While you've got the looks, you haven't got the goals. But here at Paris, we need a No. Oh. Fine, be fourth. Hugo, it's me. You will? Ha Boss. Hugo Boss. That's the joke. These bloody French internationals. So some of them, I don't even know if they speak French. I mean, they do better than me. Run the intro. Hello then, welcome back to another video, another episode of PSG Homegrown. Welcome back then. It's been an interesting few days for us here at Ben HQ. Let's run you through some outs. Now, if you were here last episode, you will remember that we removed some players from the squad. David Luiz has already gone. Thiago Motta left. Edison Cavani also moved on. Sergio Aurier, Maxwell and Marquinhos all moved on as well. And so did Thiago Silva, actually. We sold Thiago Silva to Manchester United for £20 million. I've been ripped off. And since last episode, Javier Pastore has gone to Monaco for a measly 10 million. That's not the worst one, though. Marco Verratti has gone to Bayern Munich for 12.75 million. I mean, they've made a profit, but it's piss poor. That's not the worst one either. Lucas Moura has gone to Liverpool. Just a happy 10 million. It's not even the worst one. This is the worst one. I mean, Angel Di Maria has gone back to Manchester United. You might think, oh, he was there for a short time. Yeah, he was. So what happened was United bought him for 60, sold him to PSG for 45, a mistake already. I've sold him back instantly for 25. I made a £20 million loss in one summer. So that's the worst one. So in terms of outs, there they are then. You can see them there. Kevin Trapp also £1.5 million. I mean, bloody hell. So if you take a look at our reserves, but I've decided to put all the foreign players in the reserves now. At the bottom is the key area. Jesse, Gregor Zor, the Polish guy, he won't leave either. Sirigu yet to leave, and a couple of others that aren't as important. I guess one name I've already revealed on here, and we'll start with him as our first signing, the French captain, Hugo Lloris. Now, warning. It goes downhill from here. Nobody wants to join Paris Saint-Germain. It's almost like they know we've sold all our best players and they don't want to get on board. It's amazing, isn't it? To let you know how desperate things have got, I've put a bid in for Nicolas Anelka. I mean, next episode, he'll be playing. It's a disaster. So, as well as Hugo Lloris, we've brought in Mbia Niang from AC Milan. That rhymed, didn't it? For £15 million. He's proven, so here he is. He should develop wonderfully. I mean, I've done well there, I think. So that was 15 million. For 12 million, Jeremy Mathieu, we've brought in for 12 million from Barcelona. I think in terms of defenders I've brought in to do quite a good job, he's up there. He was, I think he suits what we're doing here. Oh, here we go. So Moussa Sissoko's been brought in from Newcastle. A very modest £11 million. He's basically Paul Pogba, but without all the good bits. So he's Moussa Sissoko. He might do all right. He's going to play on the right midfield as well. Shove him out there. Nicolas Isimat Marin has come in as well, a player that will be familiar to a few names. He was a bit of a wonder kid a few years ago. I've bought him for 2.9 million from PSV. I think that's good business. I think I've done all right there. He's not the best defender. He's kind of our third choice defender in many ways, but he'll come in, do a job, welcome. I've gone all out of sync there. For £9 million, we've bought in Sebastian De Meo, who is probably our first choice centre-back along with Mathieu. That's right. You're thinking, where's Laporte? Where's Koscielny? Where's Zuma? Where's Varane? All valid questions. I have no answers. So he's in. Yeah, it's going to be more difficult than you thought, isn't it? Yanin Villa has been brought in. He's gone back to Inter. I think they're like the game, obviously, because of his loan move to Sunderland. Just gone. Just doesn't exist anymore. So £8 million from Ruben Kazan. He's been brought in. I actually think, as a player who had a lot of potential in his younger years and just sort of fell away, could still be a superstar. The box-to-box midfielder will play alongside Matuidi, I'm hoping anyway. Yes, and Matuidi, I mean, that was a French dream team a few years ago. He's basically better than Paul Pogba. Yeah, I really want Paul Pogba. I've made that clear now, I think. Now, right back, we've gone for Mathieu Debuchy, another decent signing. At 30 years of age, though, getting on a little bit, and we've spent 6.75 million on him. I think, again, he'll do a good job for us. I'm confident that he's here to do a good job for us. He better do a good job for me. Hedira as well from Newcastle, joined PSG with Moussa Sissoko, came as a package deal. No, they didn't. 4 million. So, more money well spent. And now, the creme de la creme of the transfer window. I teased it with Hugo Lloris. I said it went downhill. Anthony Martial on loan from Manchester United. Of course, they've just bought Ibrahimovic. So, I've come along. I've gone, that Martial guy is never going to play. Give him to me. And they did. So, here he is. Anthony Martial to be our starting striker this season. Very, very excited indeed. Of course, made a huge huge multi-million pound deal to Manchester United from Monaco. He's now back in Ligue 1 and he's ready to tear things up. So Anthony Martial, welcome to Paris Saint-Germain. Hopefully you're the superstar that we need, deserve, and most importantly need. So this is how the squad's looking then. It is entirely French. We've succeeded the first part of the challenge. Now you might think, well, how much did you spend, Ben? How did this all go down? Well, if you take a look here, you can see £95 million, I know, on this rabble, and one of them's on loan. £95 million spent on these players, and on the outs then, £152 million brought in, which sounds good, but then when you realise the quality of the players and you realise how much of an idiot I am. But there we are. We've still got some money in the bank. If you look at the finances, 84 million in the balance sheet, 50 million left to spend, and with 20 days left of the window, next episode will be the transfer, so the end of the transfer window, and we'll try and get some last minute business done for your eyes and your ears. There we are then. We're French. I won't do the whole thing. So this is how I intend to set us up. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Now, for those that watched my previous series with Salford City, you'll know that I've sort of garnered the name Formation Man, one of the worst superheroes ever constructed. But yes, I am, again, Formation Man, and this is what we're going to open the season with. Now, you might think, Ben, what happened to that game against Lyon in sort of the Charity Shield in France? Good question. It was a solid start. I mean, it's a solid start. We've had 2 shots on target. We've lost 1-0. Lacazette missed a penalty. Oh, you might think, why haven't you bought Lacazette, Ben? I mean, why haven't you bought any top quality players apart from the loanee of Martial and Hugo Lloris? I'll explain why now. So, for example, right, let's just go for someone we've not even gone for yet. Let's look at Mangala, say. Let's just pick on Mangala, why not? So you go to make an offer, you think 18 million, steep, but I'd pay that, but we'll see what they want. They've accepted. I mean, okay then, that's happening. Bad example. Let's try that again. Let's go to Frank Ribéry. You might think 8 million, you could probably get him, Ben. You know, he's in his latter years. Good question. Make an offer. You go to suggest terms. That's quite reasonable, actually. 11? Yeah, I mean, okay. Again, another bad example. 2 seconds. This has been, making me like an idiot here. Aha! Olivier Giroud, 28 million. We could do with a big striker. Suggest terms. 53 million. Say, not worth it. And that's not the only example. Find another example, Ben. Bloody hell. Kurt Zouma, 24 million. Loads of people in the comments going, get Zouma in. French, young, he's what you need. Suggest terms. Boom, 59 million. Not made of money. So that's been the issue. Kondogbia was another one. I think he was sort of 14 valued, 85 they wanted. People like Gonalons. Where's Gonalons? I looked at Maxime Gonalons and I thought 14 million. I'll pay up to 18. So I went to make the offer and they went 76. What is the point? Suggest terms. They're well up for that, apparently. Cancel this. So, I mean, Mangala and Ribéry are coming in. We'll see them next episode. But today, we're going to play one game. We're going to open the league season against Angers SCO. And hopefully it goes well for us with our makeshift France team. Now, you're looking at this and you're going, Ben, half of these players aren't fit. Well, okay, 3 of them aren't fit. Debussy's not particularly fit. Lloris not particularly fit. And Matuidi not particularly fit. But the important thing to know is they're all better than what we've got elsewhere. So they're all going to play today. So here we go. I mean, this is the start of the journey. Just buckle up. You might think last episode was. No. Today, buckle in. I'm ready for this. Okay. Can my all-French Paris Saint-Germain squad... I mean, I bought in Obertan. I bought in Gabriel Obertan. Yeah. I mean, why not? He's free. I mean, there's no such thing as a free player. I mean, that's never a true word that's been spoken. Okay, Martial's making his debut. Ben Arfa, Sissoko, Rabiot, Mvia, Matuidi, Kurzawa, Matui, Demeo, and Debussy, with Hugo Lloris in goal. Going up against the Titans that are Angers SCO. Angers SCO. Just felt right. Right, as the games begin, it's time again to get the match stats over here. Well, I mean, are we changing this up? Are we putting the match stats on the left-hand side? I mean, it'll be so confusing for everybody. Let's bring the league table over here. I mean, let's just mix things up because we are reckless. I don't like it. I feel unnerved. Change it back. Change it back. Okay, then. How will the French Stars get on? Now, Ligue 1 is actually quite a French-heavy populated league. No more so than our squad here at Paris Saint-Germain. And we've got some decent enough players. Do we have a title-winning side, though? Probably not, no. But, I mean, January and Frank Ribery coming soon. January coming soon. We're still in August. Kurzweil, left-hand side. Ball in. Anthony Martial on his debut. Blocked. Sissoko. Oh, Moussa Sissoko. He's like Paul Pogba, but as I said before, without all the good bits. But he scored here after 4 minutes. It's Anger's one shot, us 2 shots, and we're a goal up. That was a weird way of announcing it. So you can see here in 3 dimensions, the ball hits the Angers. They're angry. Maybe the angry team. If I could nickname a team, I'd call them the angry team, but I can't, and they are very thankful for that. And as we sail of this, they're now on the attack as they play a ball through. We're caught out defensively, but good defending. And now Kurzweil playing as a complete wing back on that left-hand side. Now, you might think, Ben, talk us through the tactic, what's going on. Before we waste time doing that, let's make sure it works first. And then if it works, I'll go, this is why this is there. This is why this is there. I mean, we'll tune in about 6-7 games' time. It won't be this formation. We can almost guarantee it as Ben Arthur shoots wide. Let's see how we do. Okay, so far, though, as we get to half-time, we've dominated the game. We're 1-0 up. I mean, nothing's going wrong at this stage. Unnerving. Okay, the team talk there hasn't gone great, but we are going to get assertive. I'm going to say there's a lot more to come from you in the second half, and I believe you've got what it takes. And they're responding. Well, they're not responding, actually. Someone looks happy. Mathieu looks happy. Mathieu. I mean, you can say that in so many different ways. I should say, thank you for the response to the first episode, by the way. We smashed the like target. There were loads of different comments suggesting players, and you'll notice I took some of those players on board and got them in, and now, look at the results. I mean, it's going well. This is your hard work here, laid out in front of you. So you can take responsibility for that. Some of the timing with things I say is just unreal. So Angers down this right-hand side. The ball's put in. Header at the back post. Debussy rises. Not highest. And Hugo Lloris beaten at his far post. In fairness to Debussy, he is struggling with a bit of fitness, but we don't have anyone better. Okay, ball played through. Ben Arthur finds Kurzweil. Sissoko, he goes close, but not quite enough. Now, at this stage, right, it'd be normal for a manager to make some substitutions. The problem is one of my options is Gabriel Obertang. But in all fairness, I think that's what we will do. We'll make a change. We'll play Ben Arthur out on this left-hand side as a wing, because he's left-footed, so why not? In terms of the middle, we'll take Matuidi off because he struggled a little bit for fitness in the build-up to this game. We're going to bring on Niang, and I think we're going to play 2 up front. Poacher Niang next to Martial. I mean, that is a threatening team. Okay, here we go then. The formation's already changed. Formation Man. I need a theme tune. I feel like I don't have a theme tune at the moment for Formation Man. I'm going to have to work on that. Is there an unlikely hero stepping up? I mean, so far, we've not seen another goal. It might be time for Obertan, right? This is the stage he's waited all his life for. Yes, he was at Manchester United, but he wasn't given a fair chance. I mean, he was given quite a lot of games in the league. He went to Newcastle. He underwhelmed. But now, this is his moment. Gabriel Obertan, get out there, do the business. Fresh legs. He's apt, to be fair. I'm bringing him on because he's absolutely rapid. He gets down that right-hand side like nobody's business. Come on, Obertan. All right, not long to go. We're away from home. We're going to attack for the final 5 minutes. We're chanceless currently. Oh, come on. I can't lose the first. If they score from this corner, there's going to be upset. Okay. I mean, how can... God's sake. Okay, so it's Angers. The angry team won. We drew 1-1 with a team most of you probably haven't even heard of. So I said, passionately, I'm happy with what I saw out there. There were some positives for sure. There weren't any positives. We drew with them. I'm disappointed. They're going to be confused. Oh, God, I knew it, and I still did it. Just move. Get away from here. Confused and disappointed. The Dr. Benji story. Now, we do have lots of things coming our way. Like, people have been saying, get Lamar in, right? And while I loved his music in the late 2000s, he suggests terms, boom, 124 million. There's an example of what happens. But we are going to get in Nicholas Anelka, not going to get him. And Frank Whip. He's got loads on at the moment. Douglas Costa definitely wasn't brought in to replace him. So, just Anelka then. Right then, that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like. Let's go for, yesterday we went for 2,000. Let's lower it a little bit. Let's lower expectations because, let's face it, the board have 1,400 likes if you enjoy the series. Drop a like on it and look forward to the next episode coming very soon. So with love, with care, from me, Dr. Benji, and we haven't learnt a word. 2 secs. Est-ce que la vue est bonne? Is the road good? Why is that in a phrase book? Is the road good? No wonder we look like idiots when we go over to France. Is the road good?